Manchester City 2, Crystal Palace 2. Are you surprised? Hey, I'm very surprised based on performances of Crystal Palace and the injuries they have. I'm surprised by this result. But if you look at Manchester City, am I totally surprised from the Manchester City side of the analysis? Not totally surprised. They conceded 4 against Chelsea, conceded against 3 against Tottenham Hotspur. If you look at their defense this season, it has not been rock solid. But the lazy pundits, the lazy content creators will tell you, oh, Man City have won it 3 times in a trot, so they should be able to do it this time. Forgetting that the motivation there might not be as optimal like the players have had in the last 3 years where they won 3 times in a row. They've lost a few players. And there might be a chink in the armor. I've been saying from the beginning of the season, this Man City team, based on their performances, there's a chink in that armor. But the lazy analysis will tell you, no, they've done it before. They'll just go on a run. They are not going on any run. They are not going on any run. I heard some people saying, oh, when it comes to January, they'll go and sign a few players. This is not 4 years ago, where Man City can just pull out their checkbook and sign the top players of other teams. Other teams can rebuff those advances. They have enough money, unless Man City will go and pay extravagant fees for bank average players. Where are the players? The world is not littered with world class and top class players everywhere. Let's stop this nonsense. Man City have a chink in the armor. I'm not saying they will not make top 4, but I'm definitely saying they will not win this title this season. Yeah, some of you will call me, or I should calm down. It's just 17 games. It's just 17 games. Man City will still lose a few more games. This Man City team will still lose more games. It is what it is. Check out the performance. I just told you they conceded 4 against Chelsea, 3 against what was it, Tottenham Hotspur. Their defensive performances have been shoddy. Diaz is not as solid as he used to be. Stones is in and out. Gavadio has not been in Gavadio. We expect to see when they bought it for £100 million or £90 million rather. Sorry. This defense of the Man City is not as strong as the previous season, but most of these pundits and these anti-Arsenal pundits, anti-Arsenal content creators, and anti-Liverpool content creators will find a way to tell you Man City will go on this sloppy run. We are waiting. I'm not saying they've not done it in the past, but in that part, we saw the performance. They were not losing this much. They're not conceding this much. They are conceding goals in droves. Let's be objective. Take away the sentimentality. Take away the tribalism and analyze football for what it is. This Man City team is the weakest they had in 4 years, and it is what it is. Don't tell me in January when it comes to business side portion of the league, they're going to just turn up. This Man City team ain't turning up nothing next year. And this Man City team, they might add a few players, but where would they get those top quality players they're going to add? Osimhen is not leaving Napoli in January. Ivan Toney will not add anything to what they have up front. There is a fundamental deficiency in their defensive performance. And in the midfield, yes, De Bruyne will come back next year. Will it be the same? Will it be the same? Yes, Crystal Palace are their boogie team. But this Crystal Palace team has no Zaha, is depleted, have a few injuries and suspensions, and they still came back from a 2-0 deficit. Crystal Palace came back from a 2-0 deficit. Based on what a lot of the lazy pundits have been saying, the lazy content creators, the anti-Liverpool content creators, and the anti-Arsenal content creators who do not want to use objectivity to analyze this game. When last did Man City surrender a 2-goal lead? Remind me. To a team like Crystal Palace, in the last 4 years, remind me when last did Man City, the imperious Man City, will surrender a 2-goal lead. I'll tell me there's no a chink in this Man City armor. You've lost your mind. You've lost your damn mind. This is not saying Man City. And don't tell me about you're going to go into the winter window and bring in some players. I'm asking the same question again. How many top teams are going to sell their players in a January transfer window? How many quality players are around in the world that Man City can go and acquire? Talk is cheap. Right? But they prove it in the pudding. This Man City team are not the same. I'm not here to gloat over the draw Man City just had with Crystal Palace. But let's talk about the facts and let's be objective. This Man City team is not as strong as the previous Man City team. It is what it is. And shout out to Crystal Palace for not giving up, for fighting back. There are a few incidences, penalty or no penalty. The Edison against Mateta, was that a red card offense or not? Even though it looks like a red card, but they got away with it. This Man City team, I'm not saying they will not qualify for top 4, as of now, after 17 games. But for the title, I'm emphatically sticking my neck out that this Man City team are not going to win this league. But shout out to them, they won it 3 times. That's an achievement. But 4P is not looking like it. If you disagree with me, let me know in the comment section why you think this Man City team can recover and come back and win this league. And tell me why you think this Man City team will not still lose a few more games. There's a few more games for them to lose. They will still lose a few more games. They are not defensively as solid as the previous Man City team. They don't have that innovation in midfield that they had with De Bruyne, Gundogan, and Mahrez. Yes, they have Haaland, who was scoring at the rate of nobody last season. Now the rates have reduced and he was injured for this game. But regardless, they have enough in their squad to be beating a Crystal Palace team. I get Crystal Palace is a boogie team, but regardless, Crystal Palace have a few players injured and they sold their major trade, Zaha. And guess what? They still found a way to come back from a 2-0 deficit to draw 2-2 at the Etihad. Not at Selhurst Park, at the Etihad. Grealish opened the scoring. Then Lewis made it 2-0. Mateta made it 2-1. And they had a penalty in the 98th minute in the additional time, and Olise converted it. So Man City 2, Crystal Palace 2. Yeah, it looks like I'm getting excited and I'm enjoying this draw that happened because I'm an Arsenal fan. No, I'm just being objective. If you check my previous broadcasts and videos, I've been calling it that this Man City team are not as imperious as they've been in previous years. They're not as invincible in relative terms like they've been in previous years. There's a chink in this armor. They are weaker, and this is time for Arsenal and Liverpool to actually take full advantage while this Man City are a weaker team. Like the video, very, very important. Very, very important. Strike a like on the video. Subscribe there to subscribe. Very important. And make sure you turn on your notification bell. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye for now.